Hey, what's going on, guys? Need to Brick here, back with another FaZe Brick live for you guys today. In this video, we're going to be on Black Ops 2. Bit of a throwback. I'm going to start the game up with the 2 body, 2 headshot, just so I can have a better lead and just to have more fun with it. It's a lot easier for me to go for shots with this setup as well, but the reason we're doing it on Black Ops 2 and not Black Ops 3 is because I was playing with some friends, playing All or Nothing for like 6-7 hours maybe, and I was really getting frustrated because for those 6 or 7 hours, I couldn't hit anything. I could not hit a kill cam. I watched, and you know who you are, I watched a very good friend of mine hit let's see, it was a wheelbarrow that another friend of mine called out, which kind of upset me in a little bit. I mean, I thought it was great. You know, I was happy for her because it was a really nice shot, but a little bitter because that was the start of me not being able to hit anything. And then the next shot, like 2 or 3 games later, she hit again, and she hit a really nice, actually, it was really nice. It was almost like a the camera, there was a camera angle, but the camera itself did a 360. It was a 360 spawn shot on hard hat, which I have actually, it is the same one. If you guys watched, that was awkward. If you guys watched my Watch Girls play montage entitled Sorority, one of the shots I hit in that was the spawn shot that she had hit. So, and then I don't know, just a streak of so many fails. You know, as the night went on, as you know, more and more games that I played, I was doing worse and worse. I went from being a little bit upset, you know, of not hitting anything to straight up angry. So I realized I still had to record a FaZe Brick, so I thought it'd be easier to do it on the 360 with Black Ops 2 than to switch my equipment over, like all of my equipment over, and get Black Ops 3 set up on the 1, even though I'm at a bit of a time crunch. As I'm recording this, it is 1 o'clock in the morning, which I am still on. I'm kind of drifting away from it, from a somewhat decent sleep schedule. And I went from, you know, going to sleep at about 10 o'clock at night and waking up at about 9 or 10 in the morning. And now it's go to sleep at 1 in the morning, or like 1 or 2 in the morning. But I still wake up at the same time, so it's really gonna mess with me. It's gonna mess a lot of things up. I don't know. I do want to make an apology to someone. I mentioned in the video, I believe it was last week's FaZe Brick, I made a comment, I even forget what I called it, to kind of clarify things. I think it was just to kind of clarify things. I mentioned a viewer who, he left a comment on a certain video of mine in the past couple weeks, and he left a comment, and I took it as a way of not, you know, I do leave in the comments, you know, good or, you know, positive or negative feedback always helps, you know, no matter what it is, and it does. And I took it, instead of taking it as constructive criticism, I took it as straight up hate, which was not the good thing to do, because that's not what it was like at all. He actually left a comment where he left a comment kind of doing just emojis, which I'm not really big on emojis, honestly. But he left all of, like, it wasn't necessarily the, I mean, I took it as the one where I'm not good with emojis. I don't know why I'm trying to talk about this, but I took it as the one where it was like it wasn't the joy. Well, I mean, it actually turned out to be joy, but at first I thought it was kind of like the crying of laughter, I guess. And it was on one of the hit markers. And he left that comment. I replied to the comment saying, you know, if you're gonna just comment on my videos on hate, you know, just hate on me, then I suggest you unsubscribe. And at the time, it was a comment that I felt that I needed to leave. And then looking back at it now, I really wish that I didn't do that, because it was not the right thing. It was more of him just saying that he thought it would. That was weird. Give me a second here, guys. Oh, I was gonna hit that too. But basically, he was saying that he actually felt bad that I did hit marker a shot. And that's what it really was for. Okay. If I can hit marker, no, I don't want to hit marker. If I can hit something, that'd be nice. Like, I really want to hit something. It's gonna be the usual stuff, but I just want to hit something just because I want to redeem myself from tonight's All or Nothing games. Also, I've got the zombies camo on because I'm trying to get myself hyped up for Black Ops, the first DLC for Black Ops 3. I'm really psyched for the zombies map. There's a lot of hype behind it, you know. If you're in the zombies, you've probably seen other zombie YouTubers put out, you know, their thoughts, you know, their review of the zombies trailer, and it was actually, I'm actually really excited. It was a really cool trailer. It involved some specialist abilities that you can use, as well as, you know, you can use the gravity spikes, which are going to be implemented probably as, maybe as like a thing like what the Annihilator was on the Giant, as like an Easter egg type thing where you have to follow certain steps and then to unlock it. It might also be something that has to do with, it's called the explosive bow, but it's really just the Sparrow, which I think is going to be really cool. The death machine's coming back. The dogs, just like on the Black Ops 2 Mob of the Dead map, that just come out of the wall and just eat the zombies, so you have to feed them. It looks really cool. I mean, I'm not going to touch on everything in the trailer, because that's meant for a different time in a different video, but I just wanted to touch on it, just because that's why I'm rocking this zombies camo on my two-shot class. I also think it's interesting that the Black Ops 3 private match montage that I put out a couple days ago, I actually ended up losing subscribers off of it, which, I mean, I wasn't doing too well on subscribers. I was already kind of losing some with it as the weeks went on, but the funny thing was, well, if you go to my channel, you know, if you go to my homepage on my YouTube channel, you'll see that I have 148 subscribers, which might set off some alarm bells in your head, because, wait, didn't he just put out 150 subscriber montage? And he doesn't even have 150? I do. I have like 152 or something. But when you look at it from my homepage, from my channel's page, really, it still says 148. But I know I have more than that, because I go to my, like, more into the analytics and the video dashboard, you know, to see the real information and stuff.
So I actually got a comment on, not really a comment, it was more of a comment from a friend who said, you know, it's interesting that you put up a Black Ops 3 montage and you lost subscribers from it. Which I don't think I did. It doesn't seem like I did. But I really hope that I didn't. Because that's just terrible. When you put out a montage like that, I mean, yeah, it was a private match montage, but I said in the description, you know, it was for fun. And I wasn't really trying to, you know, make it too skillful. I was doing it for fun, and I mentioned in the description, you know, I'm doing this for fun. Don't take the clips too seriously. You know, it was all for fun and entertainment. So. Also, I'm working on putting together the, trying to get the timing right to record the Black Ops 3 Zombies live gameplay that I've been saying I was going to do. I actually started to record it, and then I just, all of a sudden, just didn't feel good, and that was before I got sick. So, I don't know. I'll get around to it. It'll definitely be in the near future. Hey, there we go. Okay, I actually didn't expect that to hit.
I think I'm gonna end this one here, guys. We're already working on a good amount of time, and we got a nice shot. So I'm gonna leave this one here, guys. Leave a like and a favorite if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Please leave any positive or negative feedback in the comment section below. Either way, it helps me out. All my social media stuff, such as Twitter and Twitch, will be in the description as always. And I will see you guys in the next video.